Will Riggs here alongside Jordan the Sly Fox. It is time for Heroes of Wrestling right here at Southern Junction, a nightclub and steakhouse in Roy City, presented by Young Ideas. It's the Schoolyard Rumble. It's going to be a heck of a show tonight, Jordan.
It's going to be a crazy one down here in Texas.
Man, we're going to get after it because we got great shows, great matches, the greatest stars from around Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, all coming at you, folks. It's time for Heroes of Wrestling. Jordan, we're here with our very first episode of Heroes of Wrestling right here at Southern Junction Nightclub and Steakhouse. It's going to be a great matchup here. Getting it started, two newcomers to Heroes of Wrestling. He's been all over the state of Texas and then some, but Fabio Estrada.
I'm liking.
He's from the Islands of Islands in Puerto Rico.
I like how you can roll those R there, Will.
Hey, look, I've been working on it because I was told I better learn how to roll my R's. I was told specifically by Fabio Estrada I had to roll my R's.
Well, I can tell if this guy told me to roll my R's, I would roll my R's or get out of the business. I can tell you that.
He's letting the fans at ringside know exactly how to pronounce his name as we get going here. It's going to be a great night of action. He takes on Bryson Scott, and one of the things I love about Bryson Scott, former veteran just like yourself,
yes, sir,
using the professional wrestling business to control his, PTSD and work through some things, due to battle. You were there. Bryson was there. It creates a couple of things for you that you got to deal with, and Bryson uses professional wrestling to quell those situations.
Absolutely. Bryson's he's a great guy. He spent the year of 2011 in Iraq. Like I said, just a great guy. Does have some issues with PTSD, and he gets to work those out in the wrestling ring. What better way to do that than to get to beat up on somebody, right?
Hey, look, it gives you aggressions. It gives you, situations that just make you angry and mad. Man, what better way than for Mr. Studtacular himself, Bryson Scott, as he makes his way around the ring. The fans have erupted here for him, all high-five and ready to go with Mr. Studtacular as he makes his debut here at Heroes of Wrestling. I do want to give a shout-out. Look at the amazing jacket lighting up on the rear there of our ring announcer, Mitch McCoy. Thanks to our good friends at Young Ideas TV. How awesome is that?
That is absolutely awesome. That is absolutely awesome. It lights up.
It does. It's lighting up right
up
now. Let's go to the ring for our ring introductions. The fans not really taken to Fabio so well. Let's see. Fans lighting up the arena for Bryson Scott. I mean, he may be short in stature, but man, he is ripped and ready to go, Jordan.
With a nickname like Studtacular, you've got to be one tough son of a gun. I'll tell you what.
Better be. You better be able to back it up when you get a moniker like that.
Fabio sure likes to talk a lot, doesn't he?
He likes to say his name a lot. I think it's what it is. And look, let's be honest. If your name was Fabio Estrada, you'd probably want to say it a lot too.
Especially if I could roll my R's.
Look, I know. If I could roll my R's, all right. They lock up. Oh, no. Bryson Scott trying to show up Fabio Estrada, and he did not like it one bit.
Still no tie-up. Another front roll. Another Olay, rather.
Bryson Scott, it's like he's goading Fabio Estrada into making a mistake. But, Fabio, not get Jay. Fool me once, fool me twice, but don't fool me 3 times. And Fabio Estrada all over Bryson Scott in the corner. Goes for the right hand. But ducking under is Bryson Scott. He's going to whip some across the ropes here. Oh, a reversal by Estrada. What are they? No, they're all locked up. He's trying to get him in a tilt-a-whirl, but Bryson Scott reversing into a DDT. Estrada goes to the outside. He wasn't happy about that. He was looking for something else, but Bryson Scott held on, reversed into a DDT, and Estrada climbs back up after getting into it with the ringside crowd here.
I think he wanted to think about it for a second on the outside, but got distracted by a fan out here.
Yeah, the fans at ringside are unforgiving at Heroes of Wrestling shows, but they're all up on the ringside. A big boot to the gut. Oh, nice side kick to the side of the head for a quick pin cover there. And only a 2 count as Fabio kicks out. Bryson Scott is the veteran. Oh, jawbreaker from Estrada to get on the offensive here against Bryson Scott. You know, Jordan, with Fabio and Bryson, both newcomers to Heroes of Wrestling, it's their first match here. A big-time deal with them, as we talked about. This is our first ever Heroes of Wrestling television taping, and we want to see the best of the best, and that's why Fabio and Bryson are here.
Yeah, they're 2 great competitors. We talked about as we go into a pin here.
Near fall again with the 2 count there.
But we kind of laughed at Fabio for wanting to say his name and saying his name and rolling his R's, but he's one tough competitor, and I don't think we need to say more about what add on to what we said earlier about Bryson Scott. Bryson Scott's one tough guy. Like I said, our Iraq war vet, coming back and working in the ring on a full-time basis, just 2 tough guys right here in the ring.
Absolutely, and Fabio straight out of Booker T's wrestling school down in Houston as well, so that's where he was trained. So when you know his trainer, you know his trainer. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
If you can actually watch it, you go to Reality of Wrestling. With those, they're great friends and partners of ours down in Houston. They are the flagship. It's the thing that all Texas wrestling companies should strive to be.
Absolutely.
You can watch. They have training sessions live, and Booker really, really works them live on video, and that's no different from any other time.
It's he's really starting an empire down there, and it's a very positive thing for the business, not just in the state of Texas, especially in the state of Texas, but not only in the state of Texas.
Well, what I love about it is that we use we'll talk about Reality of Wrestling a little more and what they do with Booker T down there, because a lot of those guys make their way up here and grace the ring here at Heroes of Wrestling, and they're mainstays with what we do as well. And Fabio Estrada all over Bryson Scott, another near fall there. Senior referee, or senior official, as he told me before the show. I need to call him senior official or senior citizen official, depends on how you look at it. Carl Knight. Fabio had some choice words about the count. He felt it was a little slow there, Jordan. Fans getting behind Bryson Scott here.
I don't think Fabio, we see him looking around, he's not liking this too much.
No, he wants to keep Bryson down. I mean, Bryson is smaller, but he's a lot faster than Fabio. And he could really, really, get an advantage on Fabio with his speed. He tried to take off, and Estrada just grabbed him by his head and slammed into the mat. Wow. The power of the bigger man right there really showed. Fabio standing a good 6'2". And Bryson Scott's, he's not a tall guy, but, getting yanked down from behind like that's a big deal.
Super kick to the left ankle there will take any man down.
Yeah, sometimes when you go up top like that, you better watch yourself. Bryson Scott across the ring. Oh, running forearm. And a running boot. Estrada hung up in the ropes. He's got Estrada pulling him to the middle of the ring and just drops him right on his tailbone. That couldn't feel good.
Oh, I don't know if he was in the middle of the ring, I don't know if Fabio was getting out of that one.
Well, he reached up and got the rope. He's just a little bit too close as Bryson Scott Looks like he's going to go high risk maneuver here.
Fabio
He's catching him up there up top. He's got him up in the airplane spin. Here he goes.
Oh.
Carl Knight in the way. Wow. Fabio Estrada with the flapjack. What's he doing?
Is that a potato?
Why does he have a potato? Why has he got it? I mean, I know he carries it in his promos, but what's he doing?
Oh, and Bryson's not getting up from that. That thing exploded right there on his temple. Oh, Carl Knight did not see anything, did he?
He smashed a potato over his head, Jordan. I can't, and there's potato everywhere.
I don't know how Carl didn't see that, but I think he could have counted to 10. There was no getting up from that.
And your winner here is Fabio Estrada. There's potato everywhere. Carl's confused. He don't know what happened. The replay will show it.
Unfortunately, the record books are going to say that Fabio got the 1, 2, 3.
He got the 1, 2, 3, but if you look at it right here, look, he hits him with the potato. Carl Knight down. And there's the 1, 2, 3. Bryson Scott, the unfortunate victim of a potato to the head here tonight, Jordan. And there's your winner, Fabio Estrada.
Will, did you think he was going to start off when you started off the night? Did you think you were going to say potato to the head?
I never thought, not just starting off the night, just anytime, anywhere would I ever say that he got hit with a potato.
Well, outside of the crooked win by Fabio, great match here for our first television taping under
Great way, absolutely great way to get it started off, folks. We'll be back with more Heroes of Wrestling right here, presented by Young Ideas TV.
People think Dish is a big company, but really. Hello, this is a great day at Young Ideas, Layla Young. It's just us. Layla, are you answering the phone again?
The favorite part about doing this is being able to, help others, but really being able to spend more time with my family and girls.
I'm Michaela. I'm Victoria.
I'm Layla and Trey.
Call Young Ideas today.
I need to support my kids.
Hey, y'all, we're back here at Heroes of Wrestling. It's Will Riggs alongside Jordan Fox. This match right here has been 3 months in the making, Jordan. We got Graham Bell versus Randy Wayne. This all started as an internet sensation. Graham Bell talked trash online to Randy Wayne and said, somebody book this. Well, I'm an opportunist when it comes to booking shows. So I was like, hey, Graham Bell, you want Randy Wayne? Randy Wayne, you want Graham Bell? Let's make that happen. Graham Bell, 2 months ago, as we had Stampede Graham Bell had the match in hand. Randy Wayne hit him with the cowbell. Referee didn't see it. Randy Wayne wins. Last month, these guys went all over the building in a no disqualification match. The Graham Bell did take home the victory, so this is the deciding match. It's the match to end all feuds, and here comes the outlaw Randy Wayne.
They're 1-1 right now, and man, I don't know what kind of match we're gonna see with this bull rope match, but man, I can't imagine it being a nice match.
And you see Randy Wayne decked out. He's not wearing tights. He's got his chaps on, but he's in jeans and boots, and he is ready for a fight tonight.
He did not come here to wrestle, that is for sure.
Absolutely did not. He came bull rope in hand, cowbell in the middle. He came to fight. That's what he came to do, and you can bet your bottom dollar that Randy Wayne will not leave here without inflicting some serious damage on Graham Bell.
You got a pair of those chaps, Will?
I don't, but you know, we'll see. I don't know if they would look good on me or not, but not really my look, but it works for Randy Wayne.
Look, please don't tell him I cracked a joke about his chaps, please. Any man that'll enter a bull rope match is not someone that I want to cross.
Not really anyone I want to cross, and of course, the familiar tones of Queen and Freddie Mercury in Another One Bites the Dust echoes throughout the arena as the fans are waving their hands and clapping and getting excited because here comes the mercenary Graham Bell.
Got his duck slung over his shoulder and everything.
He's got it. Oh my goodness. Graham Bell is ready to go. He is absolutely ready to fight tonight. Looks like he's got a flak jacket on, camouflage pants, his wrestling boots. He's ready to go. And the fans let him know that they're ready to let it go.
Man, you can see it in these two competitors' eyes. They're not here for a wrestling match.
Now,
They are
Randy
here to
Wayne
fight.
is pacing around the ring there. He doesn't care. He's ready to fight. Of course, referee Sam Miller, as we call him, Bling Bling, in the middle of the ring with the bull rope ready to tie him up. Randy Wayne out to the floor as the mercenary Graham Bell onto the apron, gets into the ring. He is ready to go.
You're gonna kick my ass yourself. What want me to do?
And the fans do, well, it's a mixed bag with Randy Wayne right now.
He's getting an earful from a front row fan right here.
He is the mercenary.
And look, there's even more fans behind Graham Bell here. Randy Wayne finally getting into the ring. They are ready to go here as Bling, look, Graham already he put it on himself. And they are now cuffed at the wrist with this cowbell. And there's the bell, and this one is underway, Jordan. This, you can bet, is not going to be a wrestling match. It's going to be a fight.
Absolutely, absolutely. These men about tied off together about maybe 5 foot apart. There is no getting away from each other in this match. Starting off with a tug of war here as well. Both these men in great physical condition.
Randy Wayne backing away from the mercenary Graham Bell. Graham cut a very emotional promo last month after Summer Clash. His eye was blackened. He had rope marks around his neck where Randy Wayne tried to choke him with the rope, and he challenged him to this match. So let's see if he gets what he wants. And a big right hand to Randy Wayne right to the jaw, rocks him in a headbutt as Randy Wayne flops down to the mat.
Graham Bell with the hard head right there.
For those of you who don't know, the rules of this match is you have to incapacitate your opponent and then tap all 4 corners before they do. And then once you've tapped all 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, a hard hit with the cowbell there.
And there goes Randy Wayne, 1.
Randy looking to touch all 4 corners uninterrupted.
That's how they get it done. That's how you win the match. They're just going to go straight, throwing forearms back and forth. Kick to the leg, kick to the knee. Randy Wayne has had some difficult knee problems in the past. Graham Bell on to 3, 1, 2, and big clothesline to the head breaks it up from Randy Wayne.
Bell even fell kind of awkward.
Oh, ankle breaker right there. Tweaking the knee and the ankle of Graham Bell, Jordan. Trying to keep the leg out. Now he's beating him across his knee with the cowbell, trying to keep him off his feet.
Graham trying to fight back, but I don't know how good he's going to be able to stand with that left leg from the knee down, not giving him, not being 100% with all this attacking going for Randy.
Speaking of not being able to stand, man, you're hobbling around this joint too.
Yes.
During training, a training exercise gone wrong has Jordan the Sly Fox with a boot.
Yeah, got a pretty bad sprain. I'll be out of commission for the next 2 to 4 weeks, but I hope to be back in the ring soon.
Well, right now, Graham Bell and Randy Wayne trying to put each other out of commission for a while. Look at him, he's just trying to pull Randy Wayne around. That's 3. All he's got to do is get to that final ring rope. He's standing on it, he couldn't reach it. Randy Wayne is busted open. Oh my goodness, big cut to the head, chopping across. The big right hand.
Randy's touched 2 now. I didn't know if Graham even noticed.
Well, he was noticing, then I guess he yanked him down at the very last minute there, but Randy Wayne busted wide open, and he's going to pull him out to the outside. And that's a big no-no right there. As Randy went under, Graham went over the second rope there. He's hanging him from the rope from the second rope, Jordan.
Oh my goodness, not only is he hanging him by his neck, but if you notice, his left wrist is also hanging. So, I mean, you're looking at a sprain, a break, on top of maybe losing consciousness from a lack of oxygen.
They went over the middle rope there. Randy Wayne's like, well, hell, I got to go over the top, and a big shot to the head. And Randy Wayne dazed for a second, but he comes down with the big boot right to the head of Graham Bell. He's telling the fans in front row, get out of the way. This is about to get ugly.
That's never a good sign when a competitor is telling a fan to get out of the way. I feel like it's going somewhere if that happens.
And of course, it's a bull rope match, so anything goes in this match. They can beat each other senseless all they want, but if you beat them senseless outside, Jordan, how are you going to get in and touch all 4 corners with them in tow? You can't.
Yeah, if you're 8 foot away from the ring and you beat a 220-pound man down, you're still tied to him.
You're still 8 feet away.
Yeah.
So he's got to somehow get him back in the ring. He is coming down hardcore on Graham Bell. Knuckles right to the top of the head. Ooh. Big time chop across the chest as he had him over the ring apron, Jordan. And the fans up front, they got a real good close-up look at that. You can hear the oohs.
These headbutts that are coming in, I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if some fans have got some blood on them out there.
That's a possibility. I mean, look at Randy Wayne right now, blood running down his face. He's going to try to cut the forehead of the mercenary Graham Bell open. He's got him held down. He's digging that corner of that bell into his head.
Oh, that made me cringe.
And now Graham Bell starting to bleed from his forehead as well.
He's going to get 3. Graham's holding.
He's got 3. Randy hanging on to the ropes with one hand, and Graham Bell going into the knee, taking his leg out from under Randy Wayne.
Yeah,
and
Graham
the blood begins to
open,
flow.
like you said.
And there's the shot right to the chest by Graham Bell with the cowbell. He lays it down. DDT, the cowbell moved down the way with the rope, but man, he went down hardcore.
Look, I don't know if we can get the cowbell on camera, but this thing is smashed. That hasn't been smashed on the ground. That has been smashed on these 2 competitors' heads.
Graham Bell touching 1, touching 2, holding his lower back. That bell has been smashed to smithereens. Randy Wayne going for the drill bit. DDT right in the middle of the ring. Graham Bell just flops over.
Oh, no.
Face first.
Taking off the belt now.
And now comes off. Oh, my God. No, Randy, no. He's got the barbs of that belt in his hand, digging them into the head of Graham Bell. Digging into his head, and oh my goodness, Graham Bell busted open. That is a sadistic move. And now he's gonna whip him with the belt. Sadistic move by Randy Wayne. Blood down his face, whipping Graham Bell like the proverbial rented mule.
Look at Graham. Graham is dazed and confused. I don't even know if he knows where he's at right now. He's trying to, and the rope came off.
And so that will break. He can't continue if the rope has been removed from his wrist. Sam Miller.
That rope coming off, that bull rope coming off Randy's wrist just shows just how hard Graham was pulling to keep Randy from winning. Even after this match that's been just absolutely brutal. I mean, that's the second time in this match that Randy has face planted. And you know that we know everything that's gone on with concussions in the last several years, and you just look at Randy and you're just like, my goodness.
Yeah, these two men have battled tooth and nail so far. Both men busted open. They are settling the score here tonight.
Like you said at the beginning, they are 1-1 right here. So
this match was brought up and put together by Graham Bell to finish this feud off, and they're on their knees in the middle of the ring, just throwing elbows and haymakers one by one.
I don't know if these two competitors are ever going to be the same.
Graham Bell finally up to his feet. A big forearm to the side of the head of Randy Wayne has him dazed. Off the ropes, Graham Bell. Big spine buster from Randy Wayne, and Graham Bell is down, clutching his head, and that may do it right there. He is in the center of the ring. All Randy has to do is put the bell around his wrist, or the bull rope around his wrist, but no, that's not enough. Randy Wayne is sadistic, trying to choke Graham Bell out. He's got it around his neck. He touches the first one.
But I don't know if you've seen it.
Graham is touching him too.
Graham is touching it behind it. I don't know if Randy notices this. I don't know if Randy noticed that Graham touched all three as well.
Big knee to the chest, and Randy Wayne, that took the breath right out of him as Randy Wayne hits the mat. Both of them were touching it. The next person to touch that fourth turnbuckle would have won this match, Jordan. The thing is you have to have your opponent in tow. You have to have your opponent in tow. So Graham Bell now back about himself after taking that whooping at the hands of Randy Wayne. He's got a little choke job to do of his own here as he wraps that bull rope around the neck of Randy Wayne, sits in the small of his back and wrenches back on his throat.
He's trying to get some payback for what Randy was doing just a moment ago.
These men have done it all to one another tonight, Jordan. Neither one of them, like you said, will be the same at the end of this matchup.
There has been a sadistic side come out of each of these competitors. This is unbelievable.
I've seen a lot of matches from Graham Bell, and I've never seen this style, this mean streak that he's on right now with Randy Wayne. I've never seen that side of him, and I'll be frank, it's kind of scary. So he's got Randy Wayne up, and he's pulling Randy around.
And now this time I think Graham's getting a little taste of his own medicine, because Randy is in tow, but also touching the turnbuckles as well.
What the hell is she doing here? That's Miranda Gordy, the daughter of Bam Bam Terry Gordy. What is Miranda Gordy doing in the ring? What is she doing out here?
She's preventing Graham from touching the fourth turnbuckle. And
a shot to the head. He lays out Graham Bell, and it's over. What the hell is Miranda Gordy doing here, Jordan Fox?
The daughter of the famous wrestler Bam Bam Terry Gordy,
the fabulous Freebirds.
Former
the daughter
Freebird.
of Bam Bam Terry Gordy. I don't know why she came out here. She distracted Graham Bell. Randy Wayne with the shot to the head. He touches the corner last, and it's all over. Randy Wayne, your winner.
I don't think the official wanted to call Randy Wayne the winner, but he knew that anything goes in this match. So it was an uninterrupted fourth touch of the turnbuckle. He had to call him as the winner.
Now let's look at the replay. Miranda Gordy in the ring. Graham Bell stops. Randy Wayne right here with the shot to the head, and it's all over as he touches the top turnbuckle. What is going to happen next, Jordan Fox? Miranda Gordy, daughter of Bam Bam Terry Gordy, gets involved. We're going to have to seek answers and find out what the hell is going on.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable here at Heroes of Wrestling. Having the daughter of one of the fabulous Freebirds coming out here and being a factor in the end of a match. It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. Don't know why she was here, but when we come back, we'll try to get a little bit more information on that, and we'll give it to you, the fans, of why the hell was Miranda Gordy here at Heroes of Wrestling. She wasn't booked to appear. We're going to find out soon.
Okay, you missed it. Scroll up. Up,
No,
up, up.
go down.
No, down, down,
Ooh,
down.
I want to watch
down.
the one where the guy says, Stella. Hey, Stella.
I wish I could search for it like that.
With Dish, you can. Stop scrolling and just tell the remote.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Wow.
That was cool.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too. Whoa.
Wait.
That was awesome.
The new Dish voice remote. Stop scrolling. Just say what you want and it's on. Dish, tuned into you.
All right, y'all, we're back here. Heroes of Wrestling live at Southern Junction Nightclub and Steakhouse. Will Riggs alongside Jordan the Sly Fox. Like how I said that, like how I did that. We got tag team action coming your way. Two of the most devastating tag teams on the earth.
Let's hit that music.
Jerk, jerk.
How about now?
Nope.
So we got the Crimson Dynasty, the Arab legend Alpha Rod, Akbar Farhat and Babyface Santos making their way out here. I can guarantee you, nobody here is going to like these guys, Jordan Fox.
I can absolutely conclude nobody is going to like these guys at all. I can promise you that.
The Arab legend Al Farhat, a legend in the wrestling business. He is the Middle Eastern heavyweight champion of the world. When he gets into the ring, he'll show you his championship. I don't know. He doesn't like our steps, evidently. He doesn't like them at all, so he just stepped on the ring apron to get in.
Now, Al Farhat here actually had ties to the late Skandor Akbar that was devastating. His uncle was
the leader of Devastation Incorporated.
A devastating figure down here in Texas.
To me. You suck! We don't want to hear it. I heard you say the Crimson Dynasty. You suck! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got an announcement to make for all the board of directors for Heroes of Wrestling. You see, HOW, I want you to say hello to AOW. Heroes of Wrestling, say hello to the new team, the Anti-Heroes of Wrestling.
So they said, hey, you know what? They're going to go back in, and they're going to do their own thing.
I don't know who Al Farhat paid back there, but he got them to stop their music somehow.
It's insane. But here comes DTF. It's Dirty Andy Dalton. Glad to see him back in the ring after more than 6 weeks on the shelf with a torn labrum suffered at Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Along with Brent McKenzie, Scott McKenzie, they do make up DTF Down to Fight. Now DTF, Brent McKenzie.
And you know, Andy coming back after only 6 weeks on the shelf with a torn labrum is a very fast recovery.
Well, he worked very hard, man. He was in the gym working hard, left and right, to make sure he was ready to go. What's Brent McKenzie got to say?
Remind me again, boys. Are you 9/11 or 7/11?
Ouch. Brent McKenzie with a quick one-liner there has got the crowd in stitches here.
And you wanted to tell everybody who the heck you were. Let me remind everyone who you are. We are down to fight. DTF. And boys, we're going to show you how to keep it dirty.
Oh, and just to add,
and just like that, a little fuel to the fire, as it were.
I want to slurp you now. I want to slurp me. Being accompanied by Babyface DF Santos with a combined weight of 500 pounds. They are the team of Al and Akbar Farhat. They are the Anti-Heroes. The Anti-Heroes of Wrestling.
The fans do not like them, Jordan. I was just letting the fans do the talking at that point because they do not like these guys.
From Main Street, Dallas, Texas.
You know, and normally that's not the reception DTF gets here at Heroes of Wrestling. Usually it's not polite, but the fans are all about it right now because they really do not like the Farats.
The Farats, I think, will make crowd and fan favorites alike against any opponent they have. I'll tell you what.
You know, and I think they would. I think you're right about that. And you know, we're super excited to have them. But man, the fans here do not like these guys at all. But they are some of the toughest, nastiest, meanest competitors in professional wrestling today.
Absolutely, absolutely. Al Farad having ties with multiple wrestlers out there in Oklahoma and Texas today.
And then some. And then some. You know, he trained up in New York, so he's got guys all over this country. And then the guys he's trained have trained other guys that are amazing that are on this show here tonight. So, you know, he trained Quixote Joe of the Aero Club, who also trained the Magnificent Malico and trained Chandler Hopkins. So the line goes on and on. If you train the proper way, and it goes down and down and down the line, and you continue to do those right things, guess what? You make your way into the ring as one of the top competitors today. It's going to start off here with Al Farad and Big Brent McKenzie here.
Put it into perspective, how long Al Farad has been in the business. Well, for one, he's wrestled against Ric Flair.
Yes, he has.
Diamond Dallas Page in a tag match. And was actually there the night that Bruiser Brody unfortunately lost his life.
Yes, he was down in Puerto Rico. Yes, and I've actually called a match with Al Farad versus WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Wow, that's
and
big.
You know the USA chants were off the wall.
That's big. That is big.
And speaking of chants, the fans out here with their DTF chants. What a great crowd here tonight.
Absolutely, a nice crowd out here, giving the Farats a piece of their mind for sure. How big of a shock is it, Will, to see the fans being so behind DTF and actually chanting DTF?
It's shocking, to say the least, because normally Dirty Andy Dalton is not met with a lot of cheers. But the respect, the people who know what wrestling means to Andy and what Andy means to wrestling, he does get that. Ooh, big chop across the chest. Ooh, that's making me cringe, Jordan. That is. He's going for another one. No, irate from. Ooh, he's got to get his own.
Come on, Brad.
Ekbar coming back with two of his own. Kinsey is not one to.
Oh, the crowd on the other hand, oh my goodness, another chop across the chest. And Akbar Farad has had enough, and he's out to the outside.
It doesn't look like Al wants to tag in, though, does it?
Babyface Santos trying to call timeout, and that's not going to work out. And McKenzie reaches over and grabs Akbar Farad by the ears, and he's going to try to bring him in the hard way, but a rake of the eyes cuts him off at the pass. But a kick to the ropes, right to the nether region of Farad has him down, Jordan.
Brent McKenzie just pulled Akbar Farad off the ground to the apron by his ears.
His ears. And that's not going to be a whole lot of feeling good right there. Double team maneuver coming your way. Double elbow. And he's down, and McKenzie with the cover. And a 2 count here, near fall. As Carl Knight throws his hands in the air. Scott McKenzie gets Farad up. A scoop slam, and big elbow drop right there from Scott McKenzie. Scott McKenzie says 6'2", goes about 265. He has developed a mean streak. I was having a conversation with Scott earlier tonight about, man, I've known him so long, he used to have a clean-shaven face and short hair.
Really?
Yeah, big splash in the corner. Going to pull him out with a big clothesline, and Farad goes down, another cover, and another kick out by Farad. Andy Dalton at ringside, basically coaching.
If I was going to have someone coaching me, the experience of Andy Dalton really could help me or anybody else out that he was coaching, to be honest.
Yeah, Scott McKenzie talking to the crowd, kind of getting him hung up there, and wasn't paying enough attention, and Farad grabbed him by his buckle. Look at Al Farad holding him down over the top rope. Babyface Santos trying to help out there a little bit.
Andy Dalton is a true blue independent wrestler. I got
up
to
on the
speak
top
with the
rope.
I got to speak with him a little bit earlier today, and he told me a story about he had a Saturday night match in Iowa for Ring of Honor, just to drive all the way back and have a Sunday match at 2 o'clock in Dallas, Texas.
Yes, he did. He's a trooper, man. He drives everywhere that they need him, and he's always the star of the show. Farad in the ring, whips off McKenzie. Big back body drop.
That's a big back body drop.
Yeah. Scott's a big boy, and Al put a lot behind it. Al Farad, ooh, senton splash on top of McKenzie.
A big senton.
That is a big senton. Not quite as big a senton as it used to be, because Al Farad he has trimmed up in recent months, and kudos to him on that. Because look, it's a tough business, and the last thing you want to do is be too terribly out of shape. But man, Al Farad is one of the meanest, nastiest workers there is. But look at Farad choking him over the top rope, and look at Santos, babyface Santos on the outside.
And our senior official, Carl Knight here, not seeing any of it. DTF trying to plead their case with Louisville here.
And Andy Dalton out on the outside working with the crowd there. Al Farad shoving him down on the back there.
I'm afraid to see what would happen if one of these guys from DTF got a hold of babyface Santos.
Yeah, he don't weigh. I bet he weighs a $105 soaking wet. They said he's 30, but he looks like he's 12 years old, man. I guess that's why they call him babyface.
He's 30 years old.
That's what they said. I don't think so. I think they're ribbing me, man. I don't know. Oh, big belly to back suplex from Al Farad there, and he's going to pull him over. It's good tag team wrestling right there. You keep them out of their corner, keep them in yours, and just tag in and out.
Absolutely. Al light on his feet.
Akbar Farad with a big headbutt to the shoulder right there of Scott McKenzie. Pulling him back to the center of the ring for a pinning combination, and only a 2 count as Scotty McKenzie kicks out. Akbar Farad keeping him in the corner. It's smart tag team wrestling, Jordan.
Scott's been in there a good while. Look at Akbar, he's just taunting Britt McKenzie. If he gets back in this ring, it's going to be a bad day for Farad here. Oh, and insult to injury. And
spit in the face of Britt McKenzie.
Dirty Andy Dalton trying to get into the ring.
Andy Dalton up on the ring apron there.
There's not too many more ways to insult somebody than to spit right in their face. Just like
babyface Santos. Looks like, is he tying his shoes there? Is he polishing them up there? What a good guy.
What is he doing?
What a good guy. Al Farad in the ring with Scotty McKenzie. Gonna whip him into the turnbuckle. McKenzie goes up and over. And then McKenzie charges back at him. Oh! Backs right into Al Farad. They butt heads in the middle of the ring, and now both men down.
Who's going to get to their tag partner first?
The crowd chanting DTF, trying to get Scotty McKenzie, kind of give him some energy. They feed off the energy of the crowd. Scotty McKenzie looking the wrong way, though. Looks like he was trying to get to the Farad corner. Al Farad looks up to tag, and he's in the wrong corner.
Britt is begging to get into this match.
Farad back in, but Scott McKenzie makes the tag. Britt McKenzie with a huge clothesline. Farad back up, another clothesline. McKenzie with the scoop. Oh, and there he comes in the big power slam in the middle of the ring. Big Britt McKenzie, and that is a big power slam. Off that cartwheel. Elbow combination from Big Britt McKenzie, moving like a big cat, Jordan Fox.
To the corner now. Britt is, talk about light on his feet. Look at Britt McKenzie here.
Britt is a big boy, splash in the corner. Whips him across and follows him in with another big splash. Farad is almost out on his feet. Big sidewalk slam coming.
I can't believe this ring is holding these two men.
Britt McKenzie,
what's he
pointing to? Off the rope. Big bow, big senton bomb, and that's an even bigger senton bomb.
And what is babyface Santos
up on the ring,
here?
breaks up the pinning combination. Santos on the ring apron, throwing a fit. Britt McKenzie pushes Scott out of the way.
No.
That's not going to work out good.
Britt,
that's not going to be any good for
him.
Give him
a break.
Oh, from behind, Farad is up. McKenzie ripping Al Farad.
And dirty Andy Dalton trying to chase down the babyface, and he caught him.
He's got him at ringside. Akbar Farad.
Oh!
And down goes DF Santos at ringside. Akbar Farad yelling at Andy Dalton, not paying attention to what's going on behind him. Farad around. Sidewalk slam. Oh, big swinging sidewalk slam. And that is it. Holy smokes.
DTF with the victory, and babyface Santos, Will, has not moved a muscle. He hit the ground and did not even roll over.
Wow. DTF with the victory. Not hard-fought victory with the Crimson Dynasty, but if you look right here, the Crimson Dynasty, DF Santos, ran down by Andy Dalton, the big hand to the jaw. Santos goes down, Farad turns around into the big swing and sidewalk slam from Brent McKenzie, and that's all she wrote.
And DTF putting on a heck of a show.
And the fans here are loving it. DTF, the victory here in tag team action. There'll be more coming up next. You're watching Heroes of Wrestling, brought to you by Young Ideas.
Talk to your remote now? I've been wanting to watch my favorite horror movie. Look up. I'm the stupid thing. I'm kicking DirecTV out of my house. Ooh, this is for me?
That's for you. I'm living up all by myself.
Oh, good.
By switching to Dish with Young Ideas today, you have access to the best channel lineup around, and with Dish Network's voice-activated remote and the all-new Hopper, watching your favorite show is a breeze.
Oh, thank goodness for Young Ideas.
So quit clowning around with those other guys and switch to Dish Network today with Young Ideas TV. Just call 1-833-4-DISH-TV to switch right now. Get more information online at YoungIdeasTV.com.
Finally, my favorite movie. Thanks, Young Ideas TV.
Have a moment of your time?
Yeah, sure.
Will you be able to focus on Andy Dalton with bumping his business?
Yes. Oh. Boom! Boom! Boom!
Whooping your ass? My new favorite pastime.
All right, we are back here. Heroes of Wrestling. It's time for this episode's main event. It's two of the young and up-and-coming professional wrestlers in Texas today. Brock Baker, Cash Money Hooligan, straight out of Houston. One of those boys trained down at Reality of Wrestling by Booker T. And Chandler Hopkins, the young gun himself. Wow, this kid is amazing. Wait till you guys see it. Last month they met up one-on-one. Chandler Hopkins able to get the better of Brock Baker, and you can hear the crowd. They're ready for action right now, Jordan Fox.
Absolutely. These two young and up-and-comers are absolutely phenomenal in the ring.
They can move like cats. Their cardio is out of major. I mean, it's an all-time high compared to everybody else. The music hits. And we're going to be watching the Cash Money Hooligan walk out here in just a moment. It's
Look
Brock
at that
Baker.
gold jacket.
Gold lame, a la 1950 style Elvis going on here.
Wow. He's looking like he's ready to TCB, taking care of business. Talking to the fans a little bit while he's coming out.
The fans here do not like Brock Baker at all. And of course you see a few of the fans back here talking trash. What are they wearing? Young Gun Chandler Hopkins shirts. Talking trash with the fans at ringside.
I don't know if we're going to be able to hear each other for a moment, Will, when Chandler Hopkins comes through that.
It's going to erupt.
Absolutely. When he comes through there, this crowd is going to be hot.
The Cash Money Hooligan, Brock Baker. Oh, there it is. They know.
You can see kids have run up to the apron.
And he's got his Pew Pew crew with him. These young kids right here are part of the Pew Pew crew.
You can hear that crowd going wild. You can see everyone.
Absolutely.
Any open space on the guardrail here is being filled up with fans.
Absolutely. All the kids get to come out here. Every show, the kids can join the Pew Pew crew. They get a autographed cowboy hat, an autographed picture, and they get to accompany Chandler Hopkins into the ring. How cool is that? No wonder Chandler Hopkins is a fan favorite.
I'm a grown man, and I would like Chandler to invite me to enter the ring with him. I want to be in the Pew Pew crew.
Yeah, look at the kids. They got it. They're showing their stuff.
Yeah, they're coming to the gun show.
Oh, yeah, out here in the ring with Chandler Hopkins. All the parents want to make sure they get their great pictures with the kids. Chandler Hopkins trying to get in the shot over there, and the fans not liking it one bit.
What an awesome guy,
Brock
Chandler
Baker.
doing that. That's not something you get to see every day, but that just shows that, you know, wrestling is for everyone.
It is for everybody, and that's his posse, the Pew Pew crew.
I absolutely love it. Absolutely.
And these kids come and they join the Pew Pew crew. Hey, if your kid wants to join the Pew Pew crew, come on out to a live show. Make sure you go see Chandler Hopkins at the booth there. He's out there as soon as the doors open till it's time to head to the back. He's always out there taking pictures, signing autographs, and having a good time, making memories with kids, adults alike.
Absolutely.
Here it goes. And the crowd is all behind the young gun Chandler Hopkins. I was giving him a hard time because, you know, Chandler's in tremendous shape, and he's got the six-pack. And I told him I have a cake. It works exactly the same way if there's enough beer in it. You know what I mean? It works exactly the same way as a six-pack.
Rob's not getting the best reception from this crowd, but it's not going to faze him one bit.
Not at all. Cash Money Hooligan right there, straight out of Houston. A mainstay in Reality of Wrestling down there with Booker T. They were on live pay-per-view last night, got up this morning, drove up here to be here in this match. And this match underway, you can bet your bottom dollar these two guys are about to put on a show right here tonight.
Absolutely. You see the crowd getting behind Chandler already with the bell just ringing. Not only are the kids behind Chandler, but I'll tell you who's a close second in the fan club, and that is the ladies. The ladies love the young gun Chandler Hopkins.
You know what? The ladies do love the young gun Chandler. And can you argue with it? I mean, he's a good-looking guy. Let's just be honest about it. He does have the six-pack. You know, and then you're in Texas when you wear in your boots and you're a cowboy and you're, and I see how my country accent just came out right then. When you're a young, good-looking kid like this with a cowboy hat on in Texas, the ladies are going to love you.
Absolutely. And above all else, he's a winner. I mean, Chandler is phenomenal in the ring.
And look at Brock Baker. He got out of the ring, made him do the 7 count before he get back in the ring. So we're going to see how this goes. Last month, Chandler Hopkins over Brock Baker. These guys are going to chain wrestle quite a bit. They're very, very good. They're going to counter each other. He's going to pull Brock up, and that's going to get him in a reverse headlock there on the floor. It's a very precarious position to be down like that because you can't get any leverage when you're down flat on your stomach like that. But Brock Baker able to get up, and he's going to try to reverse it. He's going to push it back in an elbow lock, wrist lock, over the top, a top wrist lock, as they would call it, oddly enough.
Absolutely. Brock Baker with a strong lower back to be able to sit up like that with Chandler holding him down like so.
It's all about leverage right now between these two. He's going to put him up in a... That made me laugh, Jordan. I had to laugh at that because he got him and he had him in the wrist lock behind his back, and they just shoved him off. No, let's do something else. Let's lock it up.
I don't know if he should have done that. If you have Chandler in a precarious position, I don't know if the smart play is to let him go.
It's usually not. It's usually not a good idea to let him go when you have him. If you got a hold of him, he's got him in the full Nelson. I haven't seen this in quite some time. Shades of Billy Jack Haynes back in the day. But that guy was huge, so way bigger than both of these guys put together, actually. And Brock Baker, he reverses it, and he pulls him down. He's going to stomp right on his shoulders and pull his legs and hold him down. Gets a 2 count out of it. Brock Baker flipping back over. He's got him locked down that way. Another 2 count, and Chandler's up. And they're both back to their feet here.
It's not very often you can see Chandler with that look on his face. He was bested in that exchange.
He was, I think it threw him off his game a little bit.
It did.
Brock Baker knows all the tricks of the trade, so let's see how that works out for him. Gonna push him off the ropes. Shoulder tackle knocks Chandler down.
Brock,
up and over.
Give him a little lip there.
Arm drag, and Brock goes down. He's back at it, and Chandler Hopkins yanks him down again. He's going to get him for a hip toss, and Chandler Hopkins is rocking and rolling right now. He's got Brock back in the corner. He's going to whip him crossways. He went for a big punch in the corner, but Brock Baker cut him off with the pass, and that backfires on Brock Baker. High risk, high reward, but also high risk. It can turn out bad for you as well. And snap suplex.
Suplex here. Chandler has taken over so far.
And a 2 count. That was a close one right there, Jordan.
I like the fast, but if you're going to do it, make sure it's 3.
Chandler giving a
little instruction there. Not only is he a great wrestler, chop across the chest there. Not is Chandler a great wrestler, he wants to be a great referee someday. Evidently, he knows all the rules.
The crowd asking Chandler for one more knife edge chop. Let's see if he gives it to him. Oh, that does not sound fun at
Brock
all.
Baker's like, no, I'm out of here on that note. He don't want any part of that. That was not anything that he wanted. He's like, not feeling good. Chandler Hopkins in the ring. You know, look, there's a little cockiness to Chandler Hopkins, but you know, he's kind of earned it. Chandler Hopkins being baited by Brock Baker, but that's going to break the count from referee Sam Miller. He has to start all over again. And Chandler Hopkins has had enough. He's going to try to chase him down.
He's tired of waiting.
Baker back into the ring, and here comes Hopkins. Oh, yeah, cuts him off with the pass. It's exactly what Brock Baker wanted. Raining elbows down to the head of Chandler Hopkins.
You gotta watch those elbows. One bad elbow and Chandler's busted.
Yeah, Brock Baker with a Russian leg sweep. He's going to send him back down, and Brock Baker in control of this matchup now. Near fall there. Brock Baker. He's giving some instructions to Bling now as well.
Chandler wanting the ref to slow down, and Brock wanting the ref to
speed up. Yeah, he'll be confused by the end of the night. Big elbows on the shoulder. Raining down from Chandler Hopkins.
Giving him a little slap in the back of the head.
It's almost like taunting. Hopkins over. He's going to get up, kip up. He's going to reverse it into a hammerlock behind the shoulder. Now he's going to snap Mayor him over, and a big kick to the spine as the fans resonate out with a big big knee to the face of Brock Baker. And Chandler Hopkins now in control. Another quick 2 count from Bling. Sam Miller, our head referee. Really quick 2 count there. Into the corner goes Brock Baker, and Chandler Hopkins raining this big right fist to the chest. Brock going to reverse it into the corner, and a big splash in the corner. He's going to pull him out by his head. Snap suplex from Brock Baker, and that's going to be right on the spine of Chandler Hopkins.
These two guys, you mentioned it at the beginning of the match that their cardio being second to none, but man, this is even more than most people would expect. These two guys are in phenomenal shape.
It's what you call full tilt. They go, as they call it, balls to the wall, and he just had that big, loud chop across the back of Chandler Hopkins, and you can see it right there. That's a good shot of it. Bright red handprint across the back of Chandler Hopkins. Raining the boots down. He's going to down the throat.
This is the kind of match that a lot of professionals will be peeking over the curtain to watch this main event.
They want to see what's going down here. Chandler Hopkins and Brock Baker giving the crowd everything they want and more. Big uppercut to the throat and the chin of Chandler Hopkins has him rocking and rolling here.
Back to that left shoulder.
Working the shoulder, trying to take his arm away from him here as we get deeper into this matchup. These, like I said, you say the cardio is super high, but man, they are starting to wear down, but they are going full tilt. And what? Oh, loud chop right across the chest of Chandler Hopkins.
Brock going once again to that left arm. He is not giving him a break at all. Another knife edge chop. And a third one.
Brock Baker in control of this matchup, Jordan. He lost his matchup with Chandler last month. He wants revenge. He wants the ability.
For another vertical suplex.
Lets him roll off. Goes for the clothesline. Ducking under is Chandler Hopkins, who comes up. Whoa! Big enziguri to the face of Brock Baker. And Brock Baker kicks out at 2.
Close to.
And Chandler Hopkins does not look at the look on his face. He does not like that count from Sam Miller, the head referee there. And Brock Baker up, gets the kick to the side, the kick to the front. And the flying head scissors from Chandler Hopkins. He's going for the pew-pew. That's called the pew-pew punch.
Flying forearm there into a snap.
And there he goes, the roll through. He sits him out. And a kick out. Wow. I didn't think Brock Baker was going to be able to kick out of that. He rolled through with the suplex and then laid him out right there with the what I would have called the Michinoku driver. And Brock Baker able to kick out. He is one tough cookie.
Yeah, I mean, to lay right on the back of your neck like that into a pinning predicament and to still be able to kick out, that's one tough son of a gun.
Chandler Hopkins looking to make this one over. Brock Baker catches it. Knee to the jaw. Here comes. Looks like the pedigree.
Oh, pedigree hidden from Brock Baker. And what is going on here?
Why is Will Alday's music playing? With Brock Baker looking for Will Alday. Brock Baker and Will Alday have been feuding. He attacked Will Alday earlier tonight. Brock Baker looking around. Where's Will Alday? He had the pinning combination squared away.
He had hit the pedigree.
He had this match won. He's looking for Will Alday. Chandler Hopkins up. Kick to the gut. Off the rope. Hits. Hits the neck breaker. And gets the 3 count.
Springboard.
And Chandler Hopkins steals a victory.
And no Will Alday.
Brock Baker.
There's some confusion.
Brock Baker
going on
attacked
here.
Will Alday backstage earlier tonight and left him laying in the floor. Will Alday's music hits. Brock Baker had the match won, but pulled up to find out where's Will Alday. He just knew he was coming out to get revenge on him. Music stops, and he's left with Chandler Hopkins waiting on him, and that's how this match ends. Chandler Hopkins victorious in our first ever televised main event here tonight on Heroes of Wrestling. We appreciate you for tuning in. If you'd like to sponsor Heroes of Wrestling, send us a message. It's Will with 1L at heroesofwrestling.com. Find us online. Like us on Facebook. For Jordan Fox, this is Will Riggs. We'll see you next time, folks, right here on Heroes of Wrestling.